What's up, YouTube? I know I haven't posted in a little, but just want to give you guys an update on my Robinhood account. So last time I checked in, my account was around, I think, 15 to 1600, and I've really been aggressive with it in the last couple of months. I started back in February, and today is May 8th. So my account is currently sitting at about $2,905. Definitely will probably have it over 3,000 by next weekend. But I want to give you guys an update on things. I know the market is not the best right now. I know they're anticipating for another dip in the market. I'm not concerned at all. This is money that I'm looking to keep in there long term, for my wife and I. I think I'm looking to put another 500 in between next weekend and June 1st. And that'll get me over $1,000 or $3,000. From the last time I met or talked about this, I had a whole bunch of stocks, but I thought it was too aggressive. It was too diverse for the little amount of money in there. So I kind of sold a lot of stocks and just stuck to 5 stocks that I really, really liked, that I can focus on and grow and get more dividends from. Because I'm looking to beat the market as well as get dividends. So right now I know we're at a loss. Well, for me, I'm not at a loss because the market's been doing pretty good. And the stocks that I had bought, they were at a great time. But just want to give you guys an update. So the 5 stocks that I kept, and there's one new stock that's in there, was one, Bank of America. I don't know what it is about Bank of America. I do know the background with back in 2008 with the whole crisis and how they bought out Merrill Lynch. They just had a lot of cash flow reserve during the time, and just doing some research on them myself. I know they're killing it out there in North Carolina area. They're supposedly the Wall Street of North Carolina out there, with their own. They just own North Carolina with Bank of America Stadium, which Carolina Panthers play at. They've just been killing it. I would say that they're a top 4 bank right now. So I just stuck with that, and right now I think I have about 42 shares of Bank of America, sitting at about $23.60 a share. I'm about to get my other dividend at the end of this month, so that'll be nice. Just kind of like accumulating more money on top of that. Second stock I still have is Wells Fargo. A lot of people are probably saying, why you still have Wells Fargo? For me, like, when I see a lot of shady things going on, I just know that companies are all about one thing. Wells Fargo they've dicked around their customers, and I actually have Wells Fargo as a bank. I hate them as a bank, honestly, because for a long period of time my credit wasn't great and they wouldn't even offer me anything. Right now my FICO score is over 670, so now they're always trying to reach out to me, and they're big on like getting you with multiple accounts and whatnot. So now I'm not getting anything from them. But on the flip side, from a shareholder's perspective, they've always paid their dividends. I would say they're always profitable, and they're always just managing risk really well. They always care about their shareholders first. So if they can't pay that dividend, they don't really care about how many clients they're going to get. They just want to make sure that there's enough business going in to give money back. And as you guys know, Warren Buffett has a big share in Wells Fargo. Charlie Munger has a big share. I think 46% of his overall shares are with Wells Fargo. So for me, if they don't sell those stocks, that means there's a big reason why, because they're always getting that dividend. That dividend has not been cut yet. So I have about 25 stocks with Wells Fargo. Right now I'm sitting negative right now because they're about at $25.47 a share, and I bought them around $27.29 a share. But I anticipate for them to go back up, especially after the dip I think they'll have a nasty dip. But I think they'll probably have a nasty dip and probably go down to $23 a share. But I anticipate them to be right back up to $30 once we're back and the economy is great. So that's Wells Fargo. My third stock is AT&T. I've always heard great things about AT&T. I used to have AT&T as my cell phone line, but like I got into Sprint because my best friend at the time had a good deal, and it was a good deal with them, but through time, Sprint sucks. Sprint sucks, and I know you guys know that Sprint and T-Mobile just merged. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm hoping that T-Mobile's leading it, and T-Mobile is the one that's kind of gonna help out Sprint and their service, but I don't know how that's gonna lead. I don't know from a marketing perspective how that's gonna change, but AT&T, they've always been good for me. I know their dividend yield per year is about 7.22 right now as we sit. So they're always consistently paying their shareholders. Right now I have about between Robinhood, which I have 12 shares, and I also have another 7 shares with TD Amerihealth or Ameritrade, sorry, TD Ameritrade. So that's that. I picked up a new stock with Realty Incomes, only because I've been hearing a lot about it, and I saw the stock was doing really good. And in a recession or not, like if you're gonna invest in properties, especially gonna have like rental property investments, they're always gonna do great in my head. There's different ways around housing. If you're gonna, right now, I think single family rentals are still good. I guess duplexes, triplexes that are being rented out are still good. But if you're going to buy commercial buildings right now, you're not going to get any of your money back, or you're not going to go anywhere with it right now, or probably not in the future, because a lot of companies are going to be keeping their employees at home and kind of just figuring out who can actually work from home, and do they really need to spend that much money on space. I know a lot of new companies like ADP have bought out a lot of nice, really nice spaces, like in Allentown, Pennsylvania. But they're gonna probably look back at this and say, "Hey, we don't need this space. Let's get half of it." So that's that. AT&T, Realty Income, and what is the fifth one? So Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Realty Income, AT&T, and ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil, oil industry, always pay a great dividend. I had Chevron, but for me, Chevron and Exxon, I just kind of like ExxonMobil. I get gas there a lot. I love how when I put a Supreme gas in my Audi, I like how it drives. I'm not in the West Coast, so I don't know anything about Chevron, but I wanted to kind of like I think one thing I've noticed in stocks is definitely doing my research, but also being behind a company. So if I don't know much about the company, or I don't have experience with the company, I don't want to invest in it. And that's what I was doing in the beginning. I had about 12 stocks. They all sounded good. Like AbbVie I had for a little, Pfizer I had for a little. They all sounded good, but I don't have no experience with them. And I don't have a lot of research, that I understand with them. So just want to give you guys that update. I know these are tough times, but if you have extra money around and you can put money in the stock market to grow over time in a dividend stock, why not do it, guys? Because I think as of right now, we all need passive income in some sort. And we're all thinking about that, as well as like just thinking about becoming more entrepreneurial, because some of you guys, or a lot of you guys, or some of the 33 million people that are unemployed, you're thinking about other routes. You're becoming more entrepreneurial, and this is helping you grow. But just look into the stock market, because it's a one way that it can help you grow. It can help you add up a lot of passive income. And thank you guys so much. So please like, subscribe, comment. If you like this, please thumbs thumbs up, right? If you don't like it, put a thumbs down and explain yourself as to why you don't like it. If you need me to explain a little bit more, great, I will do that. And after that, hey guys, have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. Peace out.